be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So today I have a vegan cheeseburger, but instead of a bun, I decided to use a collard green. So this is basically a protein style burger if you want a low carb option. So yeah, and I got some sweet potato fries. So let me go ahead and take this out. I had a toothpick in there helping me keep this thing together. So let me try to bring this close so y'all can see all that yummy goodness up in there. I got a Beyond Meat beef patty up in there that I made. I have a cooking video as well at the end of this. If this looks good to you, you want to try a meatless option, or maybe you are vegan, I do have a cook with me at the end of this. It's good and messy. Yep, I like that. This is my favorite peach barbecue sauce. I'm almost out of it. I gotta get some more. So peach barbecue sauce for the Paleo Chef. Got me some ketchup. Let me y'all some fries. I'm real. Fries are really good. Frozen fries are called, the brand is Alexia. I got them from Sprouts. These are fine. They got sea salt on them already. This is so messy, but so good. I use the Beyond beef, like the, like a ground beef. I was able to make my own patty. So I marinated it in some soy sauce with seasonings and shallots and cilantro. It's good. It's real good. And the collard green isn't like tough or anything like that. That's a really cool alternative. I like that a lot. Like, there's no bitterness or anything. I know most people will get their protein style burgers just like wrapped in lettuce, but consider the collard green next time. How y'all doing? What's going on out there? The week is almost over. I don't know about y'all. My day's still running together. I'm constantly having to remind myself what day of the week it is. Because I keep up. I feel like I'm eating fast. I'm hungry. I am hungry, y'all. I'm gonna do a story time. A one-off story, like I've been doing. I'm gonna tell y'all about my 21st birthday. And what I did, that barbecue sauce is bomb. I have some barbecue sauce on the burger too. Alright, I'm going to start the story. So, I turned 21 in 2002. Damn, that seemed like a long time ago. Woo. So, around this time, I was on the party line, y'all. So anyone that doesn't know, I really, you know what I'm saying, like found out a lot about myself in terms of me being interested in women through the party line because it was a lesbian party line. So, I was on the party line real heavy around the time I was 21. And on the party line is where Sincere was born. Everybody had a nickname. So I was Sincere. I ran into one of my cousins on the party line too. We were not close. We weren't like raised together. And I'm a little older than her. But her nickname was Alizé. So Alizé and Sincere, we were a dynamic duo. We did everything together when we got on the party line. So 2002, she was about to turn 18 and I was turning 21. And leading up to our birthdays are a month apart. And leading up to our birthdays, we were going to this club on Friday nights. It was a motorcycle club, usually, but it was a gay club on Friday nights. And the woman who was like promoting it was trying to like get it popping. But, you know, it was kind of hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a whole lot going on. But we were still going, you know, we would go enjoy ourselves. We would, you know, hang out, play pool. They had dancers and stuff there, you know, music, whatever, right? So we would go. Even though it wasn't like crazy popping like that. It was a really good space. So we asked the promoter, hey, can we have our birthday party here? Because I was like, you know, we in some milestone ages. We got to do something special. So she tells us yes. She charges us nothing because she's like, look, if y'all can get people here, that's all I care about. So we had a free space. So we was like, all right, cool. She was like, y'all can charge whatever you want to get in. You know, just kind of free range, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? The DJ is going to be here. Dancers are going to be here. Like, we're providing everything. All we need are the people. So he's like, all right, cool. So with the party line, there was this thing called the board. So you can go on the board. It was like basically, you can kind of like advertise or talk about whatever you want on the board. And you know what I'm saying? Like the messages would just kind of keep going and going and going until yours got pushed to the bottom. And then, you know, just keep going and going and going. Let's say the board held like 10 messages. So we started promoting real heavy on the board, you know. You can get on there. We would be like, hey, Sincere and Alizé, we having a party next Saturday. This is the time it starts. This is where it is. This is how much it costs to get in. You know, we would just drop the information. So we would just drop it every couple of messages on the board. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually our messages would like, you know, disappear. So we promoted real heavy for like, I don't know, about 2 weeks. Kept on talking about it. We hit a couple of house parties in between, you know, leading up to our birthday party. You know, just telling everybody about it. We never had flyers. It was just us, like a word of mouth situation, you know. And at that point, I'm going to say me and her had been on the party line for at least 2 years. So we knew a lot of people. They seemed excited about it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody seemed like they was going to be there or whatever. And, you know, just kind of leading up to it, we like trying to get our outfits and stuff together. Just really wrapping our mind around like we really about to have a party, you know. So I can still remember what I wore that night too, y'all. I had on some dark blue jeans. Rockaware was big at the time, so I had on this. It was a nice ass like brown and white Rockaware sweater. It was really, really nice. Somebody gave it to me for my birthday, as a matter of fact. It was a gift. So I wore it that day. of the party. And, you know, I remember picking my cousin up from the house. And, you know, we get to the club. We got there kind of early or whatever to talk to the promoter and just to get things situated, you know. And just we wanted to be there. We didn't want to have like a late arrival, and we wanted to be there the whole time. So we get there, and I think we said the party started around 9 or 10. Of course, nobody showed up until like I was tearing them fries up. I had a toothpick in there, holding the collard greens together. I would say people started trickling in like about 11, 11:30. But 12 o'clock, when I tell you it was wall to wall, it was people everywhere. It was people everywhere. It was so many people that came to the party. Like, it's like everybody we ever met on the party line showed up. The music was on point. The dancers was on point. Everybody had on their Sunday's best at the party. And I remember me and my cousin just having a good time. We just kept on looking at each other, laughing, just taking it all in, like, you know, hitting this milestone birthday, having all these people come out and celebrate with us. We had a really good time. It was a long night. I think that's the only party I ever threw that was associated with the party line. But it really felt good. I think that might have been one of my first times having like a sense of community and people showing up, you know, to something that you organize and put together. So that really felt good. I had saw people that I hadn't seen in a while, met a bunch of new people, and the party was a success. People talked about it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I remember as soon as it was over, the woman who was the promoter at the club, she was like really grateful to us, you know, grateful for us, you know, bringing people to the club. And I remember she told us that we were welcome to come to the club every single Friday. We would never have to pay to get in or show ID. And we thought we was really doing something, y'all. So we was like, for real? She was like, yeah, you guys are more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, I really feel like a lot of these people are going to come back to the club. And, you know, we appreciate that, you know. So that was already our spot. And we just kept on going. And sure enough, more and more people came after we threw that party. And I'm not saying we the ones that set it off, but I am saying that we did put a lot of people on to the club, you know, and they wanted us to keep on coming back and having a good time. So that was the spot. Like, it really was. That was the spot. So I remember we would go every Friday. We would usually get there around 11 o'clock. We would always go to the liquor store on the corner, make a liquor store run first, and then go to the club every single Friday. And we did that for a long time. We was at this party. We partied at this club for like 2 years, y'all. Every single Friday, because it just felt good to have a place to go. You know, a place where you could just chill. People would be in there playing dominoes, playing pool, or, you know what I'm saying, like it was a DJ, so, or dancing or whatever they were doing, drinking. And it was nice to just have that at least once a week where you could really feel like yourself, dress like yourself, wear a hat if you wanted to, wear an all-white t-shirt, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really just let your hair down and be yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed that for what it was, you know, like we really had a good time at that club for a good period of time. So that was my 21st birthday party, a huge success, a lot of people. And I miss those days, man, I do. The party line was a good time, y'all. A lot of great stories, and it's so funny because I'm still connected to a lot of people now. That's how I know Bliss. Y'all know the intro when y'all be beaming and booming down the block? That's how I met Bliss. We met on the party line. So, anyways, y'all, a lot of good times. And I'm thinking some more stories maybe associated with the party line I can share with y'all. So, if you want to see how I made this burger, this bomb burger, this was really, really good. Go ahead and stay tuned because I'm about to go ahead. It's about to go ahead into the cooking portion. All right. So I won't be dropping the video till tomorrow's Friday, but I will be going live. So I hope that you guys come through for family night. If you're not familiar, if you're here for the first time, I go live at 7 p.m. every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's called family night. Everybody is welcome. Probably play some games tomorrow, have a good time. So if you're around, come through. And hope y'all enjoy the video. And you know I want one thing. Just be good to yourself, all right, y'all? Peace. Let's go ahead and get started on this burger. So today I am actually using Beyond Beef, plant-based ground. But by all means, please use ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, whatever it is that you like for your burgers. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started and marinated. All right, so I have the amount of meat that I need for this burger. And I have some seasonings and everything on top. So I'm going to show you what it is so I can go ahead and get this thing patted out. And I'm going to actually let it marinate for like 30 minutes to an hour. So I have some soy sauce. I have seasoned the meat with garlic powder. This has parsley in it. I've also added some garlic salt. And you already know I had to get my favorite low sodium seasoning by Spiced Up by Dominique. Now, usually I like to add parsley to my burgers, but I forgot to get parsley. So I got some cilantro and I also have some shallots. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this in nicely and get my patty together. And you'll see that in just a second. All right, y'all. So this is my burger. I'll let it marinate for about 30-35 minutes. I was going to put it on the grill, but I'm going to go ahead and just put it in a skillet. So let's get the cooking. All right, y'all. So this is what the burger is looking like. I'm about to go ahead and put some cheese on this thing. This is actually vegan cheese, vegan provolone cheese. Follow your heart. All right, so I have my burger station ready to go. So this is what the burger looks like. Cheese nice and melted, y'all. I know a lot of people think that vegan cheese doesn't melt, but that melted down nicely. So what I have here are some Brussels sprouts that I sauteed down, mushrooms, avocado, red onion that I sauteed, and some tomatoes. So let's go ahead and get this thing assembled. So I'm not gonna put a whole lot of sauce on it, but I love this peach barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna show you what it is in just a second. So I got the Paleo Chef. It's a peach barbecue sauce. That's really, really good. So let me just spread that real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my vegetables. I love sauteed onions. I also love raw onions too. I'm gonna add my greens on there. Put a little mushroom on there as well. I like to put a lot of stuff on my burger, y'all. So hopefully, how that look? We're looking good. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and try to wrap this thing. All right, so I did shave off the bottom of the stem and I cut the extra part of it that was down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this like that. Wrap it here and wrap it here as well. I'm gonna use a toothpick to hold this. And that's pretty much our burger. So I don't know if y'all can see that pretty good, but that's our burger. So if you try it, I hope you like it. I'm looking forward to trying this.
I be beaming,